Well, the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe is in chaos with the abysmal performance of the Marvels, giving director Nia DaCosta the distinction of directing and writing the worst performing MCU movie of all time. Congratulations, by the way. And now, huge changes are coming to Disney Marvel TV shows and movies. There's lots to talk about, so let's bust this thing open.
Well, I gotta pee first.
Welcome back to Poprageous, my friends. I'm Danny Alex. To say that Disney Marvel is in panic mode after the disastrous performance of the Marvels would be an understatement. But let's face it, they have a lot more problems on their hands than just the Marvels. The entire Kang storyline is now in question, along with the entire Phase 5 and 6 release schedule. Deadpool 3 may be the only project that seems to be on solid footing, with its release date now being pushed back to July 26, 2024. The Blade movie is in chaos as major script problems actually saw the main character Blade demoted to fourth lead in his own movie, and an executive producer being shown the door because of it. Daredevil Born Again has been cancelled halfway through shooting. Screen tests of Captain America 4 Brave New World are scaring Marvel executives as they came back very bad, prompting extensive reshoots and major scenes being cut. There are also huge questions lurking with Agatha, Darkhold Diaries, Ironheart, and Thunderbolts. I mean, what a shit show.
Is it that bad? Is it really that bad?
Now we have the entire Kang debacle and whether he is going to be replaced by Doctor Doom as the main villain. Now that would prompt the question, what happens to Avengers Kang Dynasty? The main writer of the Kang storyline, Jack Loveness, has been fired, and who knows who the hell is doing what with whom anymore. In the Loki series finale, Loki was elevated to true god status as the god of stories and controls the multiverse and time, which gives Marvel options to get rid of Kang and shift to Doctor Doom as the new bad boy of the multiverse saga. But what this shows, especially when you throw in the terrible box office numbers for the Disney Marvel movies since 2019, is that the future doesn't look promising for any magical fix to save Phases 5 and 6. Nor do I think that Disney can reinvigorate what is already a lackluster direction for the Phase 5 and 6 multiverse storyline. The problems run deeper than just storylines. Just take a look at the slate of superheroes that comprise Phases 5 and 6. I mean, it's nothing but a mishmash of underwhelming characters that, when brought together as new Avengers, will create nothing but soggy minestrone.
What in the hell is that?
These are all underwhelming characters with underwhelming storylines that has resulted in fans of the Marvel franchise walking away in droves, and nothing seems to be slowing that down. There is one single main reason for this train wreck. Kevin Feige and his team replaced creativity with ideology when planning Phase 4, 5, and 6. Agenda-driven concepts inserted into every storyline, subplot, casting choices, and production decisions. Each movie and TV show was planned in a way that conformed to this ideology. It was to be the all-new Marvel Cinematic Universe that went out of its way to materially change the Marvel characters, minimize the role of the original character, and replace them with a female version. There was Thor, Loki, Hawkeye, Hulk, Captain Marvel, and Iron Man. Marvel takes the easy way out instead of being creative and putting some thought into its female superheroes. It's easy to do what's already been done. It would actually be a compliment if Kevin Feige got his creative team to spend some time to flesh out real and distinct female characters and not just create cookie-cutter gender-swap versions. But this new Marvel universe represented a new way of thinking, usurping the creative process in favor of this new governing ideology. Instead of using meritocracy, Phases 4, 5, and 6 were designed in a way that fully embraces the new ideological vision at Disney Marvel that would manifest itself into every TV show and every movie going forward.
Whoa, wait. What do you mean?
There was just one problem. As the movies were being released, Marvel fans were checking out. They had had enough. There is one thing that will always usurp everything, including ideology, and that's profits, as it should. You are a company that is supposed to make money, profits for its shareholders, and not engage in your own personal social engineering projects at the expense of companies' resources. You really have to be immersed by an unprecedented level of cockiness to think that you can release any movie you want under the Marvel banner and think that it will be successful, allowing you to implement your toxic ideology. Marvel executive Kevin Wright, who led the Loki series, confirmed there was going to be a process to make sure everyone is working from the same sheets of the same script to align what each individual producer is doing. Lead Loki writer Eric Martin is going to be involved with every multiverse saga script from here on in to create continuity in all the storylines. Is this a Marvel reboot? The resetting of the Marvel sacred storyline? I don't want to speculate too much as to what's going to happen, since there are too many YouTubers who try and be fortune tellers about what will happen next in the Disney soap opera, only to be wrong 98% of the time. Sorry folks, I have no Easter eggs for you.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, Jesus.
But one thing is for sure, Disney Marvel is making some real definitive changes after the Marvel's box office disaster. How much will they change? Well, I mean, who knows? But it's perfectly clear that everything that was planned in phases 5 and 6 is open to revision, or even just being chopped off and thrown away. The Marvels open the eyes at Disney at how much of a real shit show they've created by not focusing on creating a follow-up to the Avengers Endgame that was based on meritocracy and what was best for the characters, the story, and most importantly, the fans. They let ideology and agenda govern their decisions, and now they are in a mess that can only be stitched back together to create some kind of a Frankenstein monster with the bits and pieces that are salvageable.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
I mean, there is nothing wrong with being diverse. As a matter of fact, a series of decisions where only the best people are chosen to perform the tasks should result in a mix of people that represents a large mix of the population. But if your decision-making is governed by a set of criteria that, in its very essence, discriminates against who or why to choose a person or why not to choose them, then you are doing the very thing that your ideology set out not to do. Accept everyone for the merits of their mind. Or what I like to say, measure a person by their mind, and you will rarely go wrong. If you like what you heard, I thank you for watching, and I invite you to subscribe and join our community and have some fun with us. And if you didn't like what you heard, well, I thank you all the same. And we'll see you at our next video.